Let there be light. Hey, first of all, I'd like to thank you for getting ready to watch an episode of The Best Coach. Enjoy. Hey, thank you for joining me on another episode of The Best Coach. And today I'm talking to the student athletes. And I'm saying to the coaches and the rest of the world, be careful the way you treat people. You might think everything is good, but be careful. Whenever we're in close proximity with people, whether you're working with them, whether you're in class with them, whether you're on teams with them, whether you live in a house or an apartment or whatever, be careful the way you treat people. Because a negative behavior, a lot of times will get met with negative behavior. I don't always know if people are innocent just because you fall victim. I don't know if that's always true. Sometimes, we have to watch the decisions that we make, and you got to be careful with the way you treat people. If you were treated bad, or you feel like you have been mistreated in your life, and because of this misbehavior, maybe you believe because you got away with it in elementary, middle school, high school, they let you slide. It doesn't work like that in the real world. If you don't treat people with respect and kindness, you can get met with force. In a lot of situations, even if you don't do anything wrong, this world can be so conniving and dangerous at times that you can be a person who haven't done anything to somebody and can fall victim of some type of tragedy. But the thing that I will say to you is just watch the way you treat people. And that's simply by doing to them what you would have done unto you. I know Al Davis, God rest his soul, the owner for the Oakland Raiders, the Los Angeles Raiders, and the Raiders. I want to just win, baby. His whole concept was do unto others the way they want to be done. So that means he'll probably kiss your ass as long as you are getting wins or you're contributing to a win for him. Art Shell was his offensive lineman, and Art Shell became historically known as the first African-American coach, but the first minority coach still was hired by Al Davis, and it was, what is his name? That slipped my mind real quick. He was the coach when the Raiders beat the Eagles. I'm looking dead at his face. I apologize. Maybe if it come back to me, I can bring it up. But, so, do unto others as you would have them doing to you. If you want somebody to do something nice to you, and you know what nice is, so let's not play any games. Just be nice back. So, out of respect for people and out of respect for yourself, do unto others as you would have them doing to you, and be kind and respectful and watch the way you treat people. And that comes from decision making. So if your decision making is terrible, then you're going to make some bad choices and it's going to come back to get you. So watch the way you treat people. Now let me talk about football for a minute. Dive into some of these X's and O's for my people that don't know much about football, and just add a little light, shine a little bit of brightness for the people that already do. Talk about the defensive end, which is probably the highest, most expensive position on the field because of the responsibilities that he is designed to hold. A defensive end is designed to have the edge, which means No runs, bounce outside. If you're running zone stuff, they're supposed to be turning it inside. If you run inside power, they're still supposed to crash down and tighten up on it. If they run pass, this guy can actually get into the flats, do a little drop back for the curl zone, or if you want to make him stretch a little bit further, he might be able to run with a tight end up the seam, or have man responsibility on a running back coming out of the backfield. Defensive end can also power rush and get to the quarterback on long downs, 3rd and 5 plus. Maybe he just batten down the hatches and go after the quarterback. If this guy or this player, this defensive end, is a stout, strong person, you can almost control one side of the field. In a 3-4 defense, there's 2 defensive ends. One on the left side, one on the right side. In a 4-man front, which is an even front, the 3-4 is an odd front, but in the even front, it's still 2 defensive ends, and you have 2 defensive tackles on the inside. You have a 5-man front, another odd front, you have 2 defensive ends as well. So as you can see in all of these schemes, there's 2 defensive ends, no matter whether it's a 3-man front, 4-man front, 5-man front, 2 defensive ends. And these guys are responsible for turning running plays back inside, having outside contained coverage, keeping their outside shoulder free, turning things. If that guy gets upfield, if that defensive end gets upfield too far, then you can run inside plays on them. So that's my spiel on the defensive end. That's my spiel on be careful the way you treat people. And this is another episode of The Best Coach. You guys be safe, be respectful. I love y'all.
This shot the shout of Maurice, man, my brother, man. You know what I'm saying?